Number 6. My favorite. Number 7.
Nice, yeah?
I would say it's like a dance.
You're absolutely right. So that's really fun that you heard that, because the title of this piece is Hungarian Dance. Nice. So I think a few people recognize it, yeah?
What do you find to be the most challenging part of being a clarinetist?
But being a clarinetist? Oh man. Well, the funny thing is that I was trained to be a clarinetist. I went to university for it. So it's one of the easiest things that I do because I know it really well. So I've, some of the challenging things was actually one thing I mentioned earlier, where the clarinet only plays one note at a time. And I do a lot of things that require much more than what just one instrument can do. So I play for dance a lot, and if you have an entire show that's an hour long that you want to make music for, it gets a little tiring just to have one melody. So that's why I started to use guitar gear, so that I could have more sounds that were available to me, being just one person on stage instead of needing an entire orchestra. So my biggest challenge right now is to learn better how to use guitar gear, and I'm learning a lot about circuitry and how signal processing works, so that I can extend my instrument to be not just a clarinet, but a clarinet that can do many, many more things for me. So then I can go play with dance, I can make music for theater and for film, and I can use this that I know very well to be able to do that all. So I'm actually learning a lot this year. This is a year that I'm spending a lot of time reading a lot on the internet, looking for answers to certain issues that I have related to learning the electronics that's behind it. I've got a lot of people who are helping out a lot, so that's really great.
Good question.
Yeah.
What is the most fulfilling aspect of your life as a musician?
Huh. I would say seeing how much people love music. And being in a room like this today is one of those ways that I see how much people love music and how excited they get to be able to make their own music too. So hearing people's feedback about what a melody sounds like to them, whether it sounds dramatic or nostalgic or reminds them of something from another time, to me that is what music is about. It's about communicating with people and hearing what your experience is.
On April 18, I went to La Maison Symphonique de Montréal to see the OSM and Torque, an orchestra and percussion group playing together. The concert started at 10:15. It was early, but it was worth it. The conductor of the orchestra was Adam Johnson and the host was Patrice Bélanger. The orchestra had all 4 families: woodwinds, percussions, strings, and brass. The sound quality in the hall was excellent. My favorite piece was Whirly by Monica Pierce. The reason why I loved it was because Torque used toys to make music and the orchestra played with them. From the start, the audience was clapping with enthusiasm after each song. The audience loved the concert. Like Psy said, the world's most famous and popular language is music.
Thanks to the way the orchestra was placed, we could hear perfectly every note. They played a couple of songs with a fast tempo, a medium pitch, and loud sounds like Mambo by Leonard Bernstein. For that song, they used brass, string, and percussion family instruments. Since we are talking about that song, I have to say that it was my favorite because it was nice to join the orchestra when we screamed Mambo. On the stage, I saw that there was also woodwinds instruments that were used for other songs like Danzón No. 2 by Arturo Marquez. Thanks to this concert, I will remember these 2 songs. Like Stevie Wonder said, music at its essence is what gives us memories. And the longer a song has existed in our life, the more memories we have of it. So basically, whenever I'll hear one of these songs, I will remember my visit to the Maison Symphonique de Montréal. I really enjoyed the show. It was a nice experience. I was really lucky to meet Torque at the end of their show, and I felt honored. I recommend this concert to anyone who has never been to a percussion show because I think that it's something that everyone needs to experience.
From entering the hall to leaving it, I was amazed and emotional. It was a beautiful experience. I hope that I will go back one day. I really want to thank everyone that made it possible for us to go. I recommend it to everybody because I think it's worth it no matter what type of music you like.